two rival families, one throne, and a bloody civil war that would tear England apart for over 3 decades. Sound like Game of Thrones? Well, this is the real version. Welcome to the Wars of the Roses. The story begins in the 15th century. At the center of it all, two branches of the royal Plantagenet family, the House of Lancaster and the House of York. Both houses had a claim to the throne, and both were ready to fight for it. King Henry VI, a Lancastrian, was, let's say, not the most capable ruler. Mentally unstable and politically weak, he was often under the control of his ambitious queen, Margaret of Anjou. Enter Richard, Duke of York. He believed he had a better claim to the throne, and more importantly, he had the support of many powerful nobles. In 1455, tensions exploded into the First Battle of St. Albans. It was the start of a civil war that would rage for more than 30 years. The early years were chaos. York was killed at the Battle of Wakefield, but his son, Edward IV, rose to power, winning the decisive Battle of Towton in 1461. Edward became king, but peace didn't last. Factional rivalries, betrayals, and revenge plots kept the country in turmoil. Even Edward's own allies turned against him. One of the most powerful players was Richard Neville, the Earl of Warwick, known as the Kingmaker. Edward returned, defeated Henry's forces, and this time, made sure Henry wouldn't come back. Edward IV died in 1483. His young son, Edward V, was supposed to become king, but he vanished along with his brother while in the Tower of London. Suspicion fell on their uncle, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, who took the crown for himself as Richard III. But the Yorkist grip on power was fading. A new challenger emerged, Henry Tudor, a distant Lancastrian heir in exile. In 1485, Henry met Richard III at the Battle of Bosworth. Richard was killed in combat, and Henry was crowned Henry VII. He married Elizabeth of York, unifying the two houses and ending the Wars of the Roses. The Tudor dynasty would go on to rule for over a century, giving us iconic monarchs like Henry VIII and Elizabeth II. But it all started with a brutal power struggle, where family loyalty meant little, and the crown changed hands again and again. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the Wars of the Roses, hit like and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.